referral business. And let's just go ahead and get into it and say that it all starts with your website. That's pretty much your storefront and your brand on your website. So if you've got an older, outdated website, it may be a good time to go ahead and look at updating it, making it look fresh and new, and get out of the Stone Ages so more people call you when they land on your website and they're really impressed. So you need pages for each one of your services, right? So you need a page for the tree removal, tree trimming, emergency tree service, stump removal, tree pruning, land clearing, if you do land clearing, bobcat work, etc. You need pages for each of the main cities and the sub-cities, proper on-page optimization, your title tags, your H1 header tags, unique content on each page. You don't want to duplicate or copy and paste, and strong conversion elements like click to call buttons, get a free estimate, contact forms, things like that to get people to take action. So it all starts with building out your website. So the typical tree service website only has 3 to 5 pages. And we have a typo there for plumbing, but the typical tree service website is 3 to 5 pages only. And that's just going to be across the board. Probably 80% of the tree contractors in your area have very tiny websites, and they're older, outdated, and they're not mobile responsive, which gives you an edge if you do have a good website. And so they don't have pages for each one of the services. But we build them to where they're highly optimized with all the service pages on there, and then pages for each of the suburb cities that you want to serve as well. So let's say you service a 30 to 50 mile radius. You want a page for all those local cities on your website so that in time it'll rank for those cities as well. So here's the most common tree service keywords in any major market. It's going to typically be your city plus tree service. So tree service Atlanta, tree removal Atlanta, whatever city you're in. So your city, tree trimming, tree company, stump removal, tree pruning, tree service near me, tree removal near me, tree cutting, tree companies, tree contractor, stump grinding, tree planting, tree climbing, emergency tree service, commercial and residential tree service. Those right there are a gold mine because everybody is searching these terms right in your local market. So if your website is right at the top of that search page, you're going to get those calls over your competitors. So the number one thing to do if you do have a smaller website, it doesn't really have a lot of content on it. Maybe it's just a basic template website. It's going to be tough to rank on page one if you have a lot of competition in your local market. The typical website, again, has home, about, services, and contact. That's pretty much it. A fully search engine optimized built out website is going to have the following. It's going to have the home, about us, and under the services tab, you're going to have a lot of pages that drop down for all of your services, like tree removal, tree trimming, tree cutting, stump removal, land clearing, whatever that is that you want as your services listed, we'll build it out and optimize it that way. And then you want subpages for each of the cities served. It makes your website bigger, which Google likes more content, more pages on a website, period. And then it also is just going to give you an edge because it's going to rank in those sub-cities as well over time. And you definitely need a responsive website in today's day and age. In one of the previous slides, 77% of people are going to be online, and the other basically part of that is about 80% of searches these days are done from a mobile device. So you want your website to be responsive, mobile responsive, and so you want it to shrink and wrap to the size of the screen that the searcher is searching from. But it all starts with your homepage. So you want to get your homepage looking very, very nice. You want to have an easily navigatable menu. So you've got the menu up here, a nice header, perhaps of the city, maybe of your trucks, to give people that personal touch of your business. And then the main keyword right here in the header as well, tree services in Atlanta, is this particular website. This is Save a Tree that used to be 404 Cut Tree. And so you also want your menu to have the service areas with a drop down of all the different services like we talked about in the previous slide. That's going to really help you establish yourself on the internet as one of the dominant tree companies online. And Google sees that. They see everything. They see all the content. They see all the pages. And so we want to win there. We want to win with more content, win with more service areas. And you want calls to action as well. So you want to get a free estimate form really soon after they land on that page. So as soon as they land on your home page, you want, as they scroll down, get a free estimate, because there's a lot of searchers, they just want to take action right away. They just want an estimate. But maybe they're at work, or maybe they're at a place where they can't talk right that minute. So they're going to fill out your web form if you have it there. So let's give them a reason to fill that out. Let's put one right there on the page. And you want click to call buttons, social media buttons, different things like that. So you want to optimize pages on the site for conversion. right? Like I said, you want those free estimate forms, and you want the click to call buttons everywhere on the homepage and all the other pages as well, because as they're scrolling, you want to continue to give them that easy ability to go ahead and call you or get a free estimate. You want to continue to have that and drive that point home. So that's what we're going to do there on the website. You want it to be set up for conversions. So here's a list of things your website should have. You could take this down and just, apply it to what you're currently doing. You want the number in the top right corner or on just the top of the header of the website. You want a web form where customers can request a quote or a free estimate or service call. You want links to your social media profiles, your Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google. The more you have of that stuff, the more people will click on it and they'll like your page. And then they're going to get more information from you if you're posting on social media. Direct links to your online reviews. That's proof that you're the company they should call. Company name, address, and phone number on every page of the website. Usually it's in the footer. Personality, you want like pictures of you, your trucks, your people, everybody having a good time working, taking down trees, doing tree service, tree trimming. You want a clear explanation of why they should choose your company. So a lot of times we just put, why choose us in a section on the homepage that just kind of tells them about your company, why you're a great business, and why you're going to be a good fit for them if they need tree service. And you want a mobile ready version of your website, so when they search and they're on a smartphone, it's going to reduce and adapt to the size of that screen, then it's going to look really nice on a mobile device. So it's set up for conversions. You want the phone number here at the top, an easy menu right here, and then a nice looking header photo to really catch their attention. And again, the free estimate forms, click to call, and then also your social media buttons to where people can easily find you on Facebook. A lot of people are on Facebook all day, just super glued to their phone. And so you want to have them like your page so they see that stuff. So navigation, pages, and flow should be kind of like this. You should have your menu at the top that's easy for people to just click on. So home, services, about, service areas, like we were talking about with all those cities to drop down, contact us. And see, here's a personable photo, right? A photo that, just kind of gives you a glimpse into the company, who works there, what they look like. It makes it more personable and more likely that the searcher is going to give you a call with those types of things. And then moving on along more so with setting up, the website for conversions. And this is just like an inner page. Like let's say they're on one of the other pages on the website. We give them a click to call action button here. So if they're on a mobile, schedule tree service in Herndon now, call. And that's a clickable number if you're on a mobile device. Or if you're on a desktop, it's just easily seen. So you can just go type it in and give the business a call. But it also must be mobile optimized. And I can't tell you how important this is, guys. But mobile-friendly websites with this little call now button at the bottom or at the top is very, very critical to increasing your leads with the same amount of visitors, right? So statistics show that about 3 to 5% more people will call if this button is located on the mobile scroll interface. So you see here, when somebody lands on this website, Herndon Tree Experts, from the beginning on their mobile device, they've got the social media buttons, they've got the logo, they've got learn more to go to the about page, and then get a free estimate is right there at the very top, right? So they can just pop their information in, get a quick call from the business, set an appointment for an estimate, or they can literally just press with their thumb, call now, and it's going to generate a phone call automatically. That button right there is responsible for a lot more conversions for the same amount of visitors. So just think about it. If it converts 3 to 5% more and you get 100 visitors, that's 3 to 5 more phone calls per month that your website will generate for you. I mean, how many tree removals or tree trimming or tree service jobs are you missing out on because your website's just not converting the visitors that show up?